the morning. Button them up. This is ScrAp TV. It's 5 a.m. On the cooking side, we're doing rolled oats. A spin on rolled oats. And I'm deSz'e. Have a little breakfast here. Let's get us a little drink here so I can do it right. Yeah. Let's get that chat going. See it and believe it. All right. We got rolled oats this morning. Rolled oats. What do you do with rolled oats? You make oatmeal. You can basic type of breakfast style. Very basic. I'm gonna go with some celery. Some celery for the flavor. I'm trying to give me some flavor in the oats. Doing something different here on ScrAp TV. On the cooking side. Get my water warmed up for boiling. Yeah, and that music will be coming. It's gonna do it right. We're gonna do it right on the music. It's gotta be done right. Hey, what's up? Now I gotta get translator for that. I still gotta learn how to read that. It almost looks like cursive right on. 1 second. See if I can see it a little better. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is deSz'e with ScrAp TV. I'm cooking with rolled oats today. Cooking. Peppers and all that stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. We're going in on the cooking side of the game. Trusty scissors. I appreciate you coming through, checking me out, seriously. Stay tuned. You'll see me do something that nobody's done before on the cooking side of the game. And I wish I had the trailer. I can put it on my other phone. But I definitely greet you, and I appreciate you being here. How about that? I definitely appreciate you. I these oats going. We'll be using a little bit of salt in my rolled oats. I'm going off of this. I'm going off of this, hey everybody in the back. I'm going off of this from different recipes I've seen with oats. I said, man, we gotta be able to do something else with these rolled oats, right? This is like a boring type of breakfast, right? And I'm gonna change that. I have changed it. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. We're doing something special, a spin on rolled oats. On the cooking side, this is ScrAp TV. I'm actually gonna open these up. I'm putting these in my water over here. This is boiling water, but it's cold water. I get the best water from the tap. So my rolled oats is in there. Just put a little salt in it. Salt again. Kind of almost like cooking rice or what, right? I'm gonna put a little salt in the game. Then I'm gonna put a little cumin once it cures a little bit. And I'm throwing a little brown sugar in. And I'm gonna do some celery in. Yes, and then I'm going to do my favorite serrano pepper. I'm gonna do those sweet peppers we did with the other meal the other day. And you know me, I like to skin it. I'm trying to be chewing on it. That is not my forte. You know, we'll be doing a live mix right now, but I'm drinking. I'm going with the Minute Maid in the can, fruit punch. Halfway, right? Okay. Minute Maid, fruit punch. I feel like a beer this morning, so that's a beer. I'm sorry. If you think it's not a beer, it is called root beer, right? And that's a beer. People trip out when I say that. I want a beer, man. And we're gonna get some head on there too, watch. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. You ain't seen nobody do that before. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Welcome y'all to ScrAp TV on the cooking side of the game. Fruit punch, root beer. You heard it here first. Nobody's doing that. You know what I want everybody to do it. I want to do something different every time I do this. So I'm going to do it with celery. And I'm going to let you see what I'm doing. Just back it up. Wait, back it up. Easy, back it up. Please let the deSz'e cook on the cut. Got my bowls here, I'm gonna put my stuff in. Let's move these drinks back. Let's cut these. Of course, my hands are washed, right? Can't touch a nasty can. I'm actually wash it. Hands again, and then I'm stirring my oats. Don't want that to get stuck. Gonna turn the fire down. Got to get a boil on there. I got my skillet in the back. We're not trying to make this yucky. We're trying to do something different. Hey, let's shout a success. And hey, I can't say his name, or her, but definitely I welcome y'all. Overseas, I'm subscription for my email list so you can get even more recipes and you'll see more of things that I'm doing with different things of music or definitely scrapping, recycling, even planting and harvesting plants for cooking. I'm for cooking. I like the cooking thing. The cooking reminds me of music, making music, composing music, and rearranging music, and editing music, and producing music, reproducing music. All of that kind of coincides. When I'm breaking down stuff, I'm breaking down in the recycling thing, I'm breaking everything down to different parts. I'm breaking down so much stuff I think I can make something. Like, a recipe or a song or a movie script or something. So yeah, this is definitely, they all three kind of correlate in a certain way. Right now I'm skinning I don't want to take too much time. I'm going to skin my thing because I'm hungry. I got to eat something. They're trying to get themselves together and use scissors to use a cooking. Cut the bag open, and that is rolled oats. How basic, boring are these? But they're good for you. Good for your intestinal walls. This is great fiber and such for you. Watch your bowels on it. So that, and I got a little bit of brown sugar. Go ahead and open that. We're going to go and get into it and be done with it in just a minute. I got a little bit of cumin. So it cures up just a little bit more. Starting to pop over here. And I use cold water from the sink. I get the best water from the water supply. I did not know. When I was cooking rice and beans and stuff, they were saying, yeah, watch the, whatever I'm boiling in. He said, watch the hot water it has. It breaks down microbes. And, I don't want to know about all that, but that's, hey, I'm with it. I thought it'd be better if the water was already warm and trying to cheat codes. No cheat codes in anything. Cooking. I think the only cheat code that works and you're still gonna miss something is speed reading. I'm a speed reader. Right now I'm cutting my orange sweet pepper. I get a little skin in there. Cutting my celery face down. We're doing the celery in there just for some flavor. We'll have music in the background, a little bit of some smooth, chilling music, some mood music that makes you think, music that makes you creative, makes you come up with something that nobody else has come up with before. Look, doing exactly. Someone said I cooked a little too much for one person, but just in case someone comes through and my niece get dropped off or one of them are sick from school or something, I can nurse them to feeling better. I got that from my mom. My mama would cook. She was a caterer. And she would cook. I'm also going for the leaves of the little collagen in those leaves. So I'm going for the leaves and the celery. And I hope you guys are going to have a great day. I know you're going to have a great day if you keep your mind together. Keep your mind on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize and keep your mind up high. In the higher register. Don't go low. That's what we're not going to even say don't. We're going to say go high. And fly with it. Stay on the high level plane. You saw me sweating yesterday doing the backyard thing with the recycling and my whole shirt was wet. It was like a two-tone shirt. It looked like a tie-dye shirt or something. So yeah, I worked yesterday. Yeah, that was a job to be out there and with those wasps and dirt doggers and I don't know if they weren't yellow jackets. There was a lot of little nests they had. So I cut these down. And what I want to do is get another pot. I'm going to put these in I'm going to boil these just to soften them up, soften the blow. And skin these last 2 peppers and my serrano pepper. I want a little heat in her. I want sabor. I don't want, I want sabor and I want flavor in English. I want layers and layers of taste in my food. Remember this, in the morning, you will taste this if you use the whole serrano pepper or habanero. You will taste it. I'm cutting the tips off of it. I don't want the tips. We're going for the good part, but I don't want. Boy, I tell you, this is just a habit that we've been taught as we grow up to say some of the most craziest things. And you know what you want, but you don't say it. You do not say it. So you see, I didn't use the whole pepper. I just want a hint of heat. A hint of heat. Oh, my friend with turn my fire down a little bit. My oats are up to par. Making sure they're not sticking to the bottom. I'm gonna turn the fire off. I feel a little sticky on the bottom. I'm gonna turn the fire off. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the boiling water over here. Let them boil. I'll add more to that in just a second. Let me go ahead and throw a little bit of that cumin in there. Let that boil out and evaporate the water a little bit. Get that cumin ready. We got cumin going in there. And brown sugar, sweet peppers, serrano peppers, and a little bit of celery. So we can taste, changes the character of the oats. So it's not so bland on your taste buds. And I'm just doing this from one practice, 1 or 2 practices I've done these. And I like to do a recipe a couple times before I've actually say, yeah, that's a recipe. That's something I want in my restaurant. My food program, my menu. And for time's sake, I'm not really concerned about the seeds of these peppers and such. That is not that is something I want to keep out. Look how I rephrase that. Something I want to keep out of the mix. That and the skin of the plant. For now, there's certain things I do want skin on. I said I did cut a bell pepper and used it in a sandwich form, like a sub sandwich. I want the crunch then. that skin does help with the crunch. Sometimes you want celery to have that crunch and stuff like that. Certain items, you want the crispiness of it. But in the morning, sometimes I want the crisp, sometimes I want, a cereal or something like that, hard cereal. Or a thing of oatmeal or something where it's soft. And then we'll add little bites and crunches. It's up to you on different things. It's what you like. But if you don't know what you like, how would you not know it? Yeah, you gotta know what you like. You gotta learn. You gotta try some things. You gotta think outside of the box sometimes. I'm just doing different things and trying to do it totally different. What you just saw me mix a while ago was fruit punch from Minute Maid and an A&W root beer together, a live mix. That's something peculiar. It tastes pretty good too. I had a taste for a beer and I did it and made a new beer. Fruit punch flavored beer. Root beer, that is. Crushed ice. With crushed ice, I always end up swallowing the ice while I'm drinking. So yeah, in the morning, 5 a.m. Spin on rolled oats. On the cooking side, ScrAp TV. It works. It works, but you don't even know. Some people know, but it works. Station identification. I'm deSz'e, and I'm doing a spin on rolled oats. And I don't want seeds in my rolled oats. Okay, let's marry these to the pot over there. It should be boiling. We'll cut our fire on the oats. Water is evaporating still. Give it a good stir. Bring you over here with me. That's what I'm doing over here. Until I get my GoPro and all the little nice cameras and such. Ooh, and I found the camera, y'all. I found the camera. It's got its own little tripod and it's got a USB, right? It looks like, it's not like the security monitor that you put one in the house or two in the house and it just stands there. I got the one that moves and stuff like that, but it's an older software. It's too old, a grainy picture. Could be used for something, some kind of effect. But the camera has USB and it looks professional. So I'm gonna see, it came in one of the boxes off the truck. And we'll try that. Watch it. Okay, in the morning you want to eat light. You're not trying to eat heavy. If you eat breakfast, if you eat brunch, you don't want to eat heavy. If you eat one meal a day, even on a religious tip, you want to eat something that is fortified good and has all of the food, the major food groups for protein, fiber, and vitamin style. Sometimes starch. There's different things that kind of help the body go. Stay away from too many oils and cholesterol build up. Watch your intake on carbonated carbonated drinks. Okay, let me bring you over here. Put some bread with it, but it's not going to be what you think. And this is, we're doing a spin on rolled oats. Where I've used celery. And I've used sweet pepper from back in that bag, right? In that bag. And we definitely got serrano pepper and we're putting in there. Okay? Boiling those separate. Got my oats over here. I got some cumin, one of the spices. I did use some salt when I was actually doing the oats. So there's salt in there. Be surprised what salt can do. It's going to cook in there. It's not putting salt on the top of it when I'm finished. That's why you're taking in more salt. But you put it while you're cooking. It helps whatever you're cooking to soften. It also helps it to even sweeten as well. If you don't know that most of our sodas and stuff, they have salt in them too. And they be so sweet. It's sugar. Sugar and salt go together, man. They do. And that comes from listening to all those cooking shows and reading cooking books and watching other people cook and observing, you know. So I'm just saying, and we ask questions, I ask questions, and they ask me questions. Why did you do that? And why did you do such and such? So hey, pedagogy, and I'm learning from that other person. That other person is learning from me. Renowned chef asked me a question, and then they take that. And then the chef has discipline. The chef has discipline. Where the chef says, you want to do it this way, and you want to do it that. This is more efficient. I'm paying attention. I'm definitely paying attention. Yeah. I'm paying attention. So when you finish with your cans, run some water in it and get the liquid out, get the ickiness or the stickiness of it, which is going to be sticky and icky, and draw unwanted things to you. So run it in there, pour it out, run it through there again, pour it out, then crush it. You got a can crusher, or pop it in the middle, and you can crush it by hand, and put that in your receptacle. Remember, when you're cooking something and you touch something that's not in the cooking area, you gotta wash your hands. Keep your hands clean. You scratch your head, you scratch your face, any of that. You take your butt over there and you wash your hands. You wash anything that's forearms if you ain't got long sleeve shirts like I am. So definitely you want to do the good thing. And you know what? I wish I had some bananas too. That would be kind of good. I'll do a spin with that banana in there. I don't think I have any banana flavor, but anyway, it looks like it's rolling oats over here. We're gonna go over here. We've got all our stuff cooked. So boom. I'm gonna go right here. Bring it down a little bit so you can see the oats. Okay. I'm adding my brown sugar right now. Trying to get these to pop. Something to boil, go ahead and put a top on it. Put your fire up high and it'll get right to it. Stir, I'm getting around the edges and the bottom of the bowl. I don't want any of that to stick to it, just like I do with my pasta or rice. I'm one that will definitely turn the rice. I know that's different, but I'll turn the rice just because I want it. And you can, some people are masters at doing the rice, to where they ain't got to touch it, and everything is done right. It's just, that's my habit, man. be doing the same thing, but I'm doing it slightly different. Slightly different. I'm going to push this one to this one. Let's go here. Get that water out of there. Get my sifter ready. So you got that sweating in there. I'm getting this ready. You see the water evaporating. I'll be putting that skillet to work. Go with a little bit of olive oil on the bottom base. Just a little bit. We're not putting a whole bunch of oil on there. And that's a little sprayer I got. Spray the olive oil on. So just the bottom coating of the thing. So I just want to brown the peppers and the celery. We got it boiling over here. I'm gonna let it go for about another minute. And a little bit more spray. Make sure you get those edges because I'm gonna be flipping it like I'm doing almost a light stir fry. So that's that. Let's go back up. Boom. So, this is definitely 5 a.m. in the morning, and we are making a spin on rolled oats. Something different. Got my brown sugar in there. Getting ready to do my cumin in there, which I'm going to do that in the light fry. Those are rolled oats are ready. Lemon pepper. Serrano pepper and the celery. Mixing those up, but we're cooking them in different situations, so the palate is going to be soft and not so much chewy, but just soft and soothing to the throat as it goes, as you chew and swallow, so you don't. It's not abrasive, something's too hard in the morning. You want it actually smooth. Going with that one today. This is on the cooking side. I'm going to add a little more ice to this, the cubed ice. I'm a fan of swallowing ice. I appreciate y'all being here. Let's see anything else come up on here. Appreciate y'all coming through. I'm just doing something different. All messages. Yeah. And the first thing you kind of want to drink your body is craving for is water. So definitely drink your water. I've always drank water. It should ignite your whole body and get you ready for that day. We'll touch you in the booty too. It'll make you oh yeah, your bowels will start to get to that particular level you will have to get to. The water going through your system and alerting everything. Amazing. The body, the human body is amazing. Not only do you want nutrients, you want to have some fun too. That's why I do this mix-up. That is so tasty. I'm going to try it. Hold it up. shifting my, I'm going to drain my water from the things and I'm going to get back over here and season it up and put it in there. Sources. I'm ready for that. That boil is over. That minute is gone by. Yes. Hot. We're going to go ahead and sit that out. It's way over here. As I put this in a bowl, get all of it, even a little leaves on it. Right now, check me out on this. Okay. That's where I'm putting the cumin. Cumin, half a tablespoon. Then I'm going to go with a little bit of thyme. I mean, a little bit of garlic and herb. If it was some meat, I would definitely put some thyme on it. Garlic and herb seasoning. I'm putting a little bit of Parmesan cheese in it. You gotta watch it because it will stick to the skillet. It's a nice little teaspoon of that just to give it a little pop. We got quite a bit of oats over there. Then I'm actually doing cheese and grapes. Then I'm doing something weird. This is Italian dressing. Hey now, alright, this is Italian dressing. But all I want is the top part, not the bottom part. But I'm going to give a little bit of a let go. I'm not squeezing it, just letting it go in there. Let it go in there naturally. That's about a good tablespoon right there, not a teaspoon, but a tablespoon right there. And I'm going to get something to whip that up. If I wanted something to have a little crisp in it, I would do cornstarch, but Yeah, that's what was that. Got a fire going there, just a little too hard. But now I'm gonna go back over to the skillet. And turn our fire down. We got it ready, so that's good. Keep moving it. Keep moving it. Not. Well, keep moving it. I'm gonna get that right, Rush. Keep moving it. Just want to brown it a little bit. Now I'm gonna add just one little piece of butter there. Let it sweat for a second. Probably half a tablespoon. Oats over here looking good. Looking good. You want to give them a little taste test. You know exactly what you need to put on it. That brown sugar. Perfect. Okay. Go back in here. I'm trying a little bit of heat there, but not too much. Just want to melt that butter and start shaking it around. Melt that butter and shake it around, then we're going to mix it in there and serve. Clean up as you go. Clean up as you go. Put your spices up. Okay, let's go ahead. See any long pieces that are Joliet? Go ahead and cut them with the spoon or the spatula. That's your main situation right there. Getting all this little little thing. That's that Parmesan cheese that's sticking to the skillet. Or any of the spices as well. You want that coating to be just right. It would be even cooler if I had a Coca-Cola right now. I would caramelize it a little bit more. Make that sit one more half a minute. And then we'll get ready to mix it into our rolled oats. It's going to be good. Woo! It's going to be good. This is going to be nice. Let's go up. So this is going to be nice. This is something different. something different over here on ScrAp TV. Whether it's cooking, whether it's music, whether it is recycling. So today is going to be a good day. I anticipate it. I've claimed it. I've spoken it into existence. I'm acting on it. I'm having a great time. We will get into my devotion and my meditation. Good morning. Motivated to soar. Hey, all right, man. I'm digging your style. I like that style. You got a good style. So as I learned, you got books already published. Hey, I gotta check out some of your books as well. I was recommending the audiobook type style because your voice. I'm turned on with your voice. Your voice is incredible. And your charisma, you're glowing. You're glowing. You're glowing. So definitely I enjoy hearing your voice and checking your stuff out. We'll see what happens with the books. How I can look those up. I'll go to your page. Yes. Oh, thanks. Thanks as well. Yeah, and this is still ScrAp TV, but this is the cooking side. On the cooking side, we're doing something with a spin on rolled oats. How boring are oats? How boring would it be if it was Hall and Oats and it was just oats? Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for oats. One person probably show up to the concert. That was a David Spader joke. He made that joke because you can only now Daryl Hall, he did it. He showed you. He did that reality TV show where he invited all the other guys to come sing Oats parts on the songs. But then again, you see Run DMC, they had their issues with each other and against each other. And you saw Kid Rock doing DMC's parts. Didn't really agree with that, but hey man, we have to keep growing. And whatever problems they had amongst each other. You saw the Jungle Brothers break up. All these super duos break up. EPMD broke up. I'm like, Eric and Parrish making dollars. That was the name of the group. EPMD, an acronym, right? And no, then they broke up. Now, what did the Fat Boys broke up too? Those 3 people. Whoa! Beatles broke up. 4 people. 5 people actually. You gotta count that 5th Beatle. Billy Preston. Playing the keys for Little Rich and all that. On my oats, I want to keep stirring my oats in the pot. And so nothing sticks. I don't like that sticky gooey, but that's my preference. I like it smooth and soft. So the only thing I've done to the oats really, man, is put a little bit of salt, like a tablespoon of salt, in the oats as they were boiling. They're soft now, they rose, and I put some brown sugar in there. Probably a good tablespoon of brown sugar. Now, my particular things that I'm doing, I'm coming back over here. Take this off. Those are celery. Celery for the flavor, give you a good flavor texture. Because it's already shrunk up. That was 2 little sticks of celery that were cut in chunks with the pepper, serrano pepper, and sweet pepper. Definitely had some cumin on it, some garlic and herb seasoning, a tablespoon of butter. Now I'm just browning that. I didn't put a whole bunch of oil or olive oil in there. I used a little olive oil spray, sprayed the bottom a little bit. That buttery taste on it. Probably should have did a little bit more because it's, the peppers kind of shrink a little bit when you put it in there. So that is that. Now I am ready. Cut my fire. Bring my thing over. I should be using mitts. But right now I am hungry as all outdoors. I ate decent last night. But, it was kind of short-lived because it was Wendy's, the chili from Wendy's. It was very delicious with the chili sauce. And a little bit of summer sausage from my man at Rinko's meat packaging place. Well, they have summer sausages. Very cool summer sausages. Different types of summer sausages. He opens up on certain days. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is open. The rest of the week, so it's a specialized place, and the prices are pretty pricey. So, you see me put that in there? Now, I'm pretty much done with this. And I also, in there, I did put a little bit of Italian dressing, just the top part, the oily part, and a little bit of that sweet part came out naturally. Take a taste. Yes. Yes. It's a different kind of texture. It's taste. As I'm tasting it, I'm noticing what I might need on it as well. And there was a little bit of Parmesan cheese right there. In the sauteing. Every little vegetable I put in there, fruit I put in there with salt. I hear a little tanginess. I can blame that. That's too much of that. I'm going to do something, anything else to it. I love I had some jalapeno mixed up. I probably would have went with a little paprika. That bean is not hitting. Basil is not topical. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with just a little bit of cayenne pepper, just a little bit. Those peppers I use are sweet, and the cayenne doesn't go too big on the Schofield level, so I'm gonna put a little cayenne in there. Gives it a little color as well. Could have did paprika, but it would have been smoked paprika if I would have used it, or sweet paprika. If I would have used that. I'm going to go with cayenne pepper. Give me a little bit of pop to it. I just need a little pop. I've got like a more tart texture right now. I'm mixing it up. Put a little bit more cayenne. And then we'll taste it again. Good deal. And there it is right there. There it is right there. My roll, my spin on rolled oats. 5 a.m. in the morning. And I've made 5 o'clock a reality. There we go. There we go. Let's plate this. Now. See, I'm going to put the pan over there. That was my spin of the rolled oats. I'm going to try this. Try this. Once you taste the sabor of it, the flavor, you want to actually do any adjustments that you want to do. Talking with, I use celery to give me more flavor already. Gives me a more thicker feel to it. Not too many spices that I use. But that half of a serrano pepper did give me heat, but you'll taste later after it passed through your taste buds. It's a hint of pepper in the back. If you use too much, it will overkill, especially for anybody over the age of 50. Some people cannot take spicy food. You want to put it right kind of in the middle for everybody. You don't want to be some of these other quote-unquote restaurants where they just taste bland. There's no pop to it or nothing. It's made like that, so it's everybody. There's no complaints. Only you put salt and pepper and stuff on there if you want to, but that's just middle of the road, balanced. You don't want too much salt in it. You gotta let people do their own seasoning. So yeah, we're on that particular level. These things are hot. I'm gonna go with these mitts. Go with these mitts. Mitts match the shirt. Whoa, good morning, people. I love it. All my people in the front, all my people in the back. Say hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Boy, Dwayne, Leon Haywood. So I plated that, and maybe the bowl is a little too thick, but hey, a little too tall. Photo op. But indeed, we've got it. We have done it again. We've done it again, y'all. 2 a days. With deSz'e. On the cooking side of ScrAp TV. And definitely that. What you would do is maybe garnish it with some cranberries. Ocean spray cranberries. Use our cooking shears to cut that. Don't have time to go there and find the scissors or use my knife for that. And I'll put my cranberries on top. We're talking healthy foods here. And I will go for some eggs, bacon and sausage and all that stuff like that. Steak and eggs, all that stuff like that. But there we go. We've got it, man. We have landed. We landed our plane right there. Right on time. Didn't take too long. I could be quicker if I knew what flavor I was going for on this one, because I've made this a couple times and I was okay with it. I was happy with it. And this time just a little more pop to it, right? So there it is right there. We get a picture of that one. And I will eat this one myself. And I appreciate y'all coming through. This is definitely 5 a.m. on the cooking side, doing my spin on rolled oats. Mix it up and taste it. What I'm talking about? It's counting down, yo. It's counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then there's 1. But then there's 0. And there's -1, -2, -3. But we're not going to talk about negative, and we are going to talk about positive. So say what you want. My program to keep putting those knots, do not, and don't. You said this, and don't smoke, and don't drink and drive, don't eat and strive, don't, and that says in the man, in your mind, do, that's the first letter of don't, is do. And people don't hear that. They hear do, every time I say it. I said it in the example, and there it is, do. This is the bonus part of this particular episode. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all paying attention and put me in the background, just listen to what I'm saying. I'm always doing a spin on something. Oats, right? How bland are oats? You gotta always add something to it. Or you eat it straight. You are getting your nutrients out of it. But as with cooking with other guys and other gals, and you learn a lot from them. And those were strawberry cranberries. Yeah. You learn a lot from them. You learn some things and you get to experiment. They experiment as well. I know they do. But me, I'm kind of always experimenting. I'm always kind of pushing the level just a little bit more right in my face. I'm just a little greasy there, a little sweaty. I was putting in work. And I was sweating like I was yesterday in that backyard, in that patio. Woo. So yeah, always experimenting. In music, I'm experimenting. I'm not the kind to do the cookie cutter beat. I do something different. And every group that I've worked with, every group and every artist that I've worked with in music, they don't appreciate it right up front. But after things have either been released or later on in life, or later down the month, later on in the year, and they let their friends hear it, their family and all that stuff, agents hear it, they always come back to me and they say, you know, deSz'e, when you was making that beat, you was making that music, I was cringing on the inside because it's not, you know, the straight up 808 bass drum, boom, 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 boom. And he says, man, because we wanted to sound like the other guys, but you made us sound like nobody else. You made us sound better than the other guys. And we were the ones scared of our own shadows. And we didn't go forward with the projects. And the songs were original. They weren't sampled loops. They weren't copycat of somebody else's groove. I gave them their own identity. And that's what I want for myself, is my own identity. Now, if they wanted the cookie cutter, I could do that. And those guys short-lived. Those guys fell off quicker than anything. But I always gave 100%, 110% of trying to develop a sound around that artist. Yes. Walnuts. Oh, that's nice. That's a good one. Yeah, it is yummy. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love this interaction. And yeah, the guys always say, man, yeah. And then even in cooking, those last few dishes I made, even LaShawna's recipe I did, this whole area and into the brain, the body is accepting and loves that texture, the layers of textures that in the way and the different ways that it was cooked. It wasn't all cooked in one pot, that style. I like that. It's just giving me a different look at it. Same thing with my music. I'm just not doing it on one keyboard. I've done some on one keyboard. I have used Fruity FL. I'm Fruity Loops. I'm a Fruity Loops guy. When they first started, I know those guys. I know them from being at the music store. I don't know them. But like Propeller Heads, Cakewalk, Steinberg, I talked to those guys, those representatives. Propeller Heads called me on the phone and they had just came out with a reason and they had just left Steinberg and you know, they were up under Cubase at one time and they were facilitating parts of that software for them. So these are different parts learning from each other, and Cakewalk bought FL Fruity Loops, and they did something with it, and then they, went on to the next. Elisa's got bought out by Newmark. Different things happen with different companies, and then I wish they would keep some of the pureness of the particular things that those first companies made, because they always go too far and they change up too much. But using all those together, because Bellheads, they came out with that Rewire, I guess Steinberg too, this technology where you can run Reason over here, and you can run Cubase over here, and you can run Fruity Loops here, you can run so-and-so here, and you can run another thing here, and it would all connect and be on the same thing and come out of the same audio thing, or multiple audio streams, and you can create better sounding music. So that's where I kind of get this from too. It's just mixing this while I cook my vegetables over here. Saute that, and then get the oats over here, and get that, and then come over here and then do that last little garnishment on some of my other ones. I got like 4 or 5 layers that I do. Like the one yesterday, just putting that lettuce, that watercress at the bottom of the elbows. And by the time you scraping it with your fork, you don't know that you're eating lettuce too, with the the balsamic vinaigrette on it. And you're like, what is this? This is beautiful. It's a beautiful taste on my palate. It's a beautiful taste. It's what we're going for. I can say for authoring books and such and doing poetry, I've worked with other people on writing. It does give you a little bit more texture if 2 people are writing a book, or 3 people are contributing on a screenplay or stage play or such like that, and you got more eyes on the project. It makes for that gumbo feeling where it's more texture. You get it proofread by another person who can write, an author or a publisher that will proofread it and say, hey, you need to change this part here. As with this particular idiom right here that we're working on, this particular platform we're working on, that you got different people like, you should do this, and hey, maybe you should try this, and you kind of put those things together. You watch a couple of videos and you put your style together, because my style is probably 7 or 8 different guys that I really, or gals that I really look up to and say, hey, I like that, I'm going to use that. And I'll result back, and I'll give gratitude and thanks. I'm going to go into my particular chill mode for a minute, get into my work clothes. This is my business morning look. This is a nice shirt. I should have an apron on that. And my aprons are up in the attic. I didn't mean to put them up there, but it was a rush job, and my cousin and we had to just shoot everything up there. So it was too much stuff in the dining room, and now the dining room looks nice. So yes, this has been ScrAp TV on the cooking side. I appreciate y'all coming through. LaShawn Success, a girl motivated to soar. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming through. And other people. And this other guy has another name and that was Phil Da. No, that was Anna. And it looks like Hebrew writing. So I've got to study this. It looks like cursive writing. But my brother showed me something on Google Lens where I can point the thing at it, or I can point the camera at the words, and it reads it in English. So maybe I should have done that. I'm going to do that on the next few, and because I want to keep new people to come in as well and be able to accommodate them and be able to communicate a little better when it comes to these different languages, these different words of speech. Yes. Oh, Friday. Oh, okay. Okay. I can dig that. Yeah, I miss my Fridays off. I miss them. I miss them. I gotta keep that Washington rolling. Gotta keep that Washington rolling. I gotta keep that money going right now, and I'm pacing myself. But indeed. But yeah, you enjoy your Friday. It's motivated to tour and with show me success. Well, we'll see y'all a little later on today. I will be coming back on at 5 p.m. Definitely Central Standard Time. This is ScrAp TV on the cooking side. This was my spin on rolled oats. Very tasty. Definitely photogenic type of bowl there. So yeah, I've had fun, and I did my new concoction of fruit punch from Minute Maid and a beer. I had a taste for a beer, and now I have root beer. So alcohol free and a little bit of juice to battle that carbonation. No caffeine. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. It's been good.